Good evening, it's Saturday night and we are live for our Project Cars 2 season finale event, the Race of Winners. If you've watched these events before, you'll know how they go, but if not, we've got 5 short races, 5 different cars, 5 different tracks, and all entrants are winners or runner-ups in leagues that ran on Project Cars 2 for Next Gen in Season 12. Let's have a look at the lineups that we've got tonight taking part then. So we've got NGR Scooby G, Jack TM53 Synopsis, Boy Raxer 14, Jamie F430, NGR Fraser, AMH Racing, WRT Edu STM, GT5 Faz, RS Jim 77, Ropsky and WRT Scott McFall. We are meant to have one more of Slidergas 28 at the moment. He's a no-show. We will get it started pretty soon. Just to run through some of the facts about the race then. So the one that will stand out, Boy Raxer, he's won the last 2 Race of Winners events that we've had. So he'll be looking to make it number 3. But challenging for that, we've got NGR Fraser. He's had an absolute blast of a season. He won the Renault Esports. He came the finalist. He won the PlayStation 4 Renault Esports, got to the final of that. He won our Thrustmaster Rallycross event. He's won leagues as well, so he just needs to add the Race of Winners to his belt. AMH Racing, he'll be looking to make a name tonight. With his Clio Cup being taken away by the steward's decision, he'll be wanting to make a good name tonight and get a win under his belt in this as well. Scott McFall, amazing season that he had as well, really shone in the GT3s and the leagues that he's been in. So he'll be looking to add this to a win. He's recently got a sponsor on board as well, driver sponsor. So be good for his sponsors for him to put on a good show and get a win tonight as well. Of course, all the others usual names, NDR Scooby G. Always does well in the leagues, has yet to win a Race of Winners event, so we'll see how he gets on tonight. Jack TM 53 Synopsis is a previous Race of Winners event, actually won it on a pad, now on a wheel, so he wants to add that to his belt. Jamie F430, he'll be looking to take the win as well. All of these guys won it. WRT Edu, obviously teammates, if you watched our Clio Cup leagues, teammates with WRT Scott McFall. They're not teammates tonight, they're going against each other, so we'll see how those two get on racing. GT5 Faz, he did very well in the GT3 league. RS Jim as well. RS Jim, a few seasons ago, he was the man to beat. Not had his best of seasons in season 12 for Next Gen, but I'm sure it'll all come good. Ropsky, probably the underdog of tonight, but sometimes the underdogs will take it. So race 1 of 5 is going to be the Ford GT around Bruno. Race 2 is going to be the Megane touring car around Sugo. And then we've got 3 other cars and tracks to choose from. So we've got the BAC Mono, we've got the Ginetta GT5 and the Ford RS 1600. What we'll do is we'll get the racing underway and then we'll have a little bit more chat in between races as well. But this is it. Hold on tight. This is the Race of Winners event. Let's just catch up with the YouTube comments first. Actually, hi guys. Good luck everyone from Matt Jordan. Jamie Christie, come on Scotty, bring it home. Lee Southall, thumbs up. Mad Marshall, evening. Good luck to my former Clio teammate Jamie F430 and Scott McFall. Good luck, guys. So let's get it started. Race 1 of 5, the Ford GT GTE around Bruno. So 10-minute qualifying and just 5 laps for this race. All races stock set up. It's clear weather on all races for this season's Race of Winners event as well. Get involved in the chat. Let us know who you think is going to win. And we just wait for the game to load up. But yeah, definitely Boy Raxer is definitely the one to beat tonight. I've just realised I've left my beer. Oh. So all the races, 10-minute qualifying as well. So Jamie Dory, good luck. Or I'll be on my roof every race. I'm sure we'll see Jamie do his signature flip at the end of the race. So Scott McFall leaving the pits, getting out on track. So obviously the game, even though it's stock setup, you've got a choice of loose or stable. So there is going to be that people can choose. Meet Scott McFall, maybe taking the loose setup. I know he did choose a Corvette. Oh, back end coming out. Tyres do need to get up to temperature. Now the in-game date is set to the 20th of July just to give a bit of heat on the tracks. So we haven't set it to real world date. Brodsky with his lights on there. RS Jim in the white and the blue. So, who's going to take the pole? Obviously, so points tonight as well. There's no point for pole. You get 15 points for finishing first, 13 for second, 11 for third, 9 for fourth, and then it drops down 1 point for every position below that as well. So ideally, you want to finish in the top three. You get a little bit of a points bonus in terms of how the other points are divvied out. Same as the NXTGEN leagues as well, top three always get a few extra points above their rivals. And normally what we do on the Race of Winners events, we start with the slower cars and then move our way up to the slightly faster models. This season's finale event, what we've done is we've got the Ford GT and then the Megane, and then 3 sort of slower cars, really, just to keep the racing as close as possible. We'll try and make it as difficult for the guys to win as possible. The slower cars we found have always brought more close and intense racing, so that's what we've done for this season. So here we've got the Ford GT as we're doing now around Bruno, and then it'll be the Megane touring car around Sugo, and then not sure which order it's going to, but BAC and Mono around Brands Hatch Indy, the Ginetta GT5 around Donington National, and the Ford RS 1600 around Knockhill. So should see some very close racing. Now everyone should be out of their warm-up lap now and onto their time lap. So Scott McFall should be coming to the first sector sometime now. So is it the RS60? It is the RS 1600 road car. The race car is pretty good, but we found that the RS 1600 road car is just a bit more fun. And around Knockhill, it's going to be something to watch. MGR Fraser has taken at the moment the top spot. Jack in second, Scott McFall in third. Boy Braxer, the one to beat, over half a second to the good at the moment in first. AMH has taken second. This of course could all change. So Edu currently in 7th, GT5 is in 5th. RS Jim in 9th, Ropsky down in 10th. Jamie Ethelfoot, I think he had his lap discounted, so he's currently in 11th at the moment with no time put on the board just yet. But time's very, very close between AMH and Boy Raxer. Boy Racks are very, very fast. Definitely one to beat. So Lee Southall, we expect everyone will sign up to the upcoming Escort League when they see how good the racing is in that car. Yeah, definitely. Next season we've got the Escort League coming up, so I can't recommend it enough. It's just such good fun. Dead easy to drive as well. So here comes Boy Raxer now, just up to the end. We'll see if he improves on his time. AMH isn't too far behind him. NGR Fraser's now taken the lead as well. I think as Boy Raxer going to improve on his time. So no, Boy Raxer didn't improve on his time. AMH, hits the tyres there. I think that's going to discount this lap. It could do, it might not. Let's find out. Crosses the line, he stays where he is. So Fraser, at the moment, in pole, that's where you want to be. But Scooby G now takes the lead. Almost half a second faster than Fraser as well, so Scooby G showing really, really good pace in this car tonight. There's just over 3 minutes left to qualify. Scooby G loses the back end, it comes out, avoids. I don't know who that was in the car there. It was Ropsky, so Ropsky luckily avoided any contact. Jamie F430 has put a time in, but still 11th on the grid. RS Jim pitted in. Maybe feels there's nothing else he can do in this car. Now Scott McFall, I know he likes the Corvette, so this GTE car will be a slight difference to what he's normally used to driving. Of course, it's stock setup as well. So JPH99, I'm in the Escort League as well, cracking car to drive. Yeah, so JPH Jordan, who commentated with myself on the Thrustmaster event, we were discussing the Ford Escort car. But yeah, really, really good car to drive. It is one of those cars that out the box on the game is just really, really planted. It's really good to drive, so can't recommend that car enough. So here comes Boy Raxer now, just about to cross the line. Is he going to improve? He is, and he stays where he is, so down in third at the moment. Now Jamie F430, I'm just trying to work out where the jump was, so Jamie F430 jumped from 11th up to 6th. So he's putting a good time there as well. I don't know if there's a little bit of lag, a little bit of wobble coming out the corner there. Now Fraser does look like he's going to pass the line. He's going to have time for another lap after this. Is he going to improve? Nope, stays where he is in second. Still not a bad place to be. We have seen Fraser make a mistake in the back end, come out on him, so and the back end comes out again for an NGR. Scooby just pushing very, very hard there. That is going to unfortunately sacrifice this final lap. He knows it's pretty much over now. He pits in, all he can do now is just watch. I think Fraser might have had a moment here as well. Oh no, there it is. Camera has decided to finally catch up with him. AMH pitted in. Fraser's now pitted in, so he was down on his lap time, so probably knew there was nothing good back. So all eyes now on this guy, Boy Raxer. So stays where he is in third. Scott McFall. There's 104 seconds left, so should have time to complete this lap. GT5 is not going to be able to move up the table. He takes 8th on the grid at the moment. WRT Edu the charging, a Spanish bull. Lots of opposite lock there, fighting the car. So I don't think he's going to get a fastest lap from here. He's probably just pushing the car now, seeing where he can attack. So here comes Scott McFall now, around the final corner onto the home straight. So it doesn't improve, so it does look like it's going to be Scooby that takes the first pole of the night. So there is your confirmed grid for race 1. So NGR Martin on YouTube there, even though it's hard to call, but I think Fraser will be up there at the end of the evening. He would absolutely love to take a Race of Winners event. It would really top off this season for him. Let's get racing the way. Now it is on ready up, just to allow people, they can change to stable or loose if they want to. Again, it's on stock setup, so there's not a lot they can change. That's a nice looking grid of Ford GT GTEs there though. So just wait people to ready up. So JPH99, I'd like to see Jack win it on the wheel. So he's in 6th at the moment. He's got a little bit of a challenge up in front of him. Mid-pack as well, not the easiest place to start. Now Fraser's going to have the inside line for the first corner if he gets a good start as well. There we go, everyone's now readied up. So let's put the camera on Boy Raxer, just see what start he gets. I imagine AMH might have a good start as well. And the lights go out, everyone gets a pretty good start. G holds on to first place, moves left. Fraser is coming in for the attack. He's got AMH and Boy Raxer behind him. Boy Raxer still in third. No real change at the top. Everyone trying to find their place on track. It's very, very bunched up here though. Scott McFall coming on the attack now. Hear the roars of the engines, everyone trying to make their way through, but NGR Scooby slightly running away with it at the moment, but he can far from relax. Scott McFall weaving left and right, trying to find a way through here. He's up to 4th, he's got past AMH. He's got to try and find a way past Boy Raxer. Scooby is definitely running away with this one at the moment, but it is only lap 1. Oh, that was a good move there by AMH. He's got Jamie FL30 down his side here as well. He's going to have the inside coming up to the next corner though. There's Edu trying to go down the inside as well. Jamie F30 left the door wide open for that one. All nice and clean at the moment from everyone though. We're on board with NGR Fraser. You've got to think about the bigger picture as well. There's 5 races. Good battle going on here at the back as well. This is the battle for 6th at the moment. So Scott McFall having Jamie F30 now on his side as well. He's got Jack just behind him. So AMH backed off just a little bit there. And I think that's WRT. Edu, why is the camera... now the camera focuses on him. So WRT Edu looks like he's been given a penalty for track limits there as well. Do need to be careful about putting too much. If you touch the green runoffs, it does count as using too much of the track, so you do need to be careful about doing that. But Fraser is not letting Scooby go here, he's sticking with him. Free from Jamie F 430's roof at the moment. So GT5 did have a good qualifying. He's got RSGym in front of him, RSGym covering all angles there. It's not going to make it easy for GT5 to get past. GT5 looks like he's got some speed on him here though. And it gets past him now going into the corner. Can he hold it? Has he pulled it off? God knows what's going on with the camera now, but it decides to change to people for some reason. Now Boy Raxer is gaining on Fraser here. Nice use of the curbs there by Boy Raxer, trying to carry as much speed as he can. So the top 3 pulling away slightly from the guys in 4th behind him. So WRT Edu in 4th. Oh, a little bit of a lock up there. That's going to allow AMH to catch up to him. AMH trying to find his way through here. Is he going to be able to get past Edu? He'll want that 3rd place just to have that points bonus given to him for the race 1. Or is he able to get past here? Edu looks like he's struggling in some of the corners. It could just be the angle of the camera though. Is Fraser going to make a pass here? We're on lap 4 or 5, this is the penultimate lap. So we see it from driver's perspective now. Fraser showing nice control around the corners. Scooby gets a good drive out of the corner though. Do need to be careful about the curbs, they can unsettle the car. So this race proving to be as we thought it would, just get into position and then hold it. No one really made any dramatic errors. Scooby has managed to keep his car facing the right way this whole race as well. If Fraser's going to do something, he needs to do it now. So looking at it, I think Scooby has done enough in this race. He doesn't seem to be making any errors. I don't want to curse him though. Let's see who's got the fastest lap at the moment. So I would say, looking at that, it looks like it's Fraser with the fastest lap at 1:55.3. He's just not, unfortunately, been able to find a way past Scooby. Now AMH, oh, makes a mistake. Car spins and he drops down to 9th. Oh, GT5. I think GT5 went to the fend. Probably went over just a little bit too late, really. So the final lap. And it looks like Scooby is going to take the win. Final corner onto the home straight, flash of the lights from the top three. So Scooby first, Fraser second, Boyrax a third. So let's make a note of these. So just bear with me just while I make a note as the positions appear. So Scott McFall got 4th. So Scott McFall 10. Edu scores 9. Jamie 8. Jack 7. GT5 6. MH 7. Jim 6. And then Ropsky scores 5. So that's race 1. So at the moment, NGR Scooby leads the way with 15 points, Fraser on 13. So just catch up with the YouTube comments. Snack Speed. I'm Here for Dramatic Music by Phil. Yeah, there might be some dramatic music at the end, so let's get the track changed and the car. So Megane touring car, we'll keep it at 5 laps as well, and 10-minute qualifying for every race. Just give the drivers just a couple of minutes just to choose their livery. I think they've had enough time. Let's get this race started. So let us know in the comments now. So the next car choice that we have, we've got the BAC Mono track for that is Brands Hatch Indy. We've got the Ginetta GT5 around Donington National, and then we've got the RS 1600 at Knockhill. Let us know in the comments which car and track combo you want to see in the next race. Hopefully we'll see a little bit more overtaking in this. So no one wasting any time, everyone straight out onto track. Now Fraser is no stranger to this car. So NXTGEN, good first race, no mistakes from Jeff and good pressure from Fraser on to race 2. Yeah, definitely. But again, do comment with what car you want to see in the next race. The BAC Mono, the Ginetta GT5 or the Ford RS 1600. Yeah, so I love this track. I think it's an immense track. So Fraser will be the first one to complete his outlap. So A-Mate Tracinal will definitely be looking for an improvement in his last race. So Stuart Packham, it's about time Scooby won the row. The ball bag is always winning leagues. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Scooby in the row. It's just sometimes luck doesn't go his way. But he's a good driver. All sounds like someone had a little bit of a moment there. Oh, opposite lock. I love that camera shot. This should be a close race round here from NXTGEN. Yep, should do. what I like about this is good mix of corners and straights in this track. So Fraser has taken the top spot at the moment. Did Boy Raxa, I was about to say AMH took the top spot, Boy Raxa has now jumped to the top. Almost half a second in front of Fraser now, so 0.3 of a second in front of AMH. Fraser down in third. Jack is in fourth at the moment. Jamie FL30 in fifth. Edu 6th. GT5 7th. RS Jim in 8th. Scott McFall in 9th. Ropsky is in 10th. And Scooby G is about to put his lap time in. Let's see where he goes on the table. Jumps up to 4th. So good first lap from Scooby there as well. But at the moment, Boy Raxa AMH pitted in. Now he's going to have to do another lap just to get those heat in the tyres. Just under 6 minutes left to go of qualifying. So AMH just having a little bit of a Sunday drive at the moment. And there he goes. Oh, and across the grass. And here is your leader of the qualifying session at the moment. Now Fraser has taken second as well. So Fraser on fire at the moment. Here comes Scooby to cross the line. Is he going to jump up anymore? So no, doesn't improve, stays in fourth at the moment. Fraser is in the pits. Scott McFall is currently in 7th. Lee Southall, I think Boy Raxa will win the GT5. Yeah, he won the GT5 league. Fraser or Scooby in the RS 1600. It'll be a close row this. Yeah, it's hard to call, especially with being slower cars as well. Qualifying is definitely going to be, an important factor in this. You've really got to try and get up to the top in qualifying. So I think Fraser and AMH might still be on their out as well. Fraser is slowing that in the traffic past. We're nearly at the 3-minute mark. So NXTGEN's BAC Mono next, so that is the first comment for it. So yeah, the BAC Mono will be running next. That's around Brands Hatch Indy. That'll be a difficult track. It'll probably be about 10 laps as well. So that will definitely be one where you need to get into qualifying towards the top. AMH has taken second as well. AMH just slowing down now. might be playing tactics here where he's just letting traffic go up ahead, get a clear run for his final lap. No, he's pitted in. Now, I don't know if he's going to have enough time. He might just have enough time just to get this lap done. And a final lap, he'll obviously have... I mean, tyre wears off anyway. Fraser has taken the top spot. But here comes Boy Raxa around the final corner. Climb up the hill. Now Fraser's pitted in. I think he's going to stay in. Boy Raxa stays in second. Fraser could have stole this right at the end. Now, where is Scooby? Scooby's still in fourth. Now, Scooby is pitted in as well. So, all Fraser can really do now is just watch. I think AMH just taking it cautiously there. Doesn't want his tyres overheating. And is now going to push for his final lap. So interesting qualifying this one. So this is going to be his final chance. His timer is going to end just before he crosses the line. So this is his final chance. Has he done enough to take the pole back? Nope, stays in second. Almost everyone else in the pits. Edu is still out on track. So AMH just in front of him as the camera catches up to him. Here he comes across the line. Has he done it? Stays in third. Fraser will be very, very happy with this qualifying session. His closest rival in the standings at the moment in fourth. So let's just go through the table, confirm the standings, and then we'll get it started. So Fraser first, Boy Raxa second, AMH Racing third. Fourth goes to Scooby G, fifth Jack TM53, WRT Scott McFall in sixth, Edu in seventh, so WRT teammates there on the grid. Eighth is Jamie F430, ninth GT5 Fast, 10th RS Jim 77, and 11th Ropsky. Let's get this started. Race 2 of 5. So all races at the ready up screen now. There we go. Let's see who gets the best start. I'd say that's pretty identical between Fraser and Boy Raxa. Boy Raxa trying to fend from AMH now as well. That's how close it is at the moment. Fraser, we wanted to make this Megane as wide as possible. Boy, Rax are sticking to Fraser like glue at the moment. AMH still in third and Fraser still in fourth. WLT Edu has made his way up to fifth as well. I'm sure we'll see the Spanish Bull come out of him in this race. Fraser pushing very hard, needs to be careful of the track limits. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So is anyone going to be able to catch up? NXTGEN really bringing the fight to GT5 here. GT5 with some good defensive driving, making it difficult for NXTGEN to get past. Oh, I'm not sure what's happened here, but NGR Fraser slipped down to third, almost to fourth, with Scooby just to the side of him. It's very, very bunched up. Something's normally got to give when it's this close. So on board with Scooby G. He's got WRT, Edu just in front of him. On board with Boy Raxa here. He now starts his attack against AMH. Now Fraser has a 4-second penalty. Oh my. Well, that's not going to help him, so he's got a hell of a mountain to climb now. Oh, 2 wheels, has he lost it? He's kept it going, but has lost a lot of time. Good battle going on for 7th here as well. Now, NGR Scooby, not sure what's happened to his race, but he's fell down to 8th place at the moment. Lots of battles going out all through the field here. AMH still trying to find his way past Boy Raxa. He's sticking with him though. Not enough in it to make a move there just yet. We're on the penultimate lap though. And that is the thing about these Racer Winners events, because they're short. Just the slightest error, you don't have that much time to catch up. Oh, Fraser on 2 wheels again there. So Scott McFall closely following Edu, who's got Jamie very close behind him as well. The battle for 7th is still going on. Scooby and Jack side-by-side racing here at the moment around the Sugo circuit in the McGann TCC. Oh, Jack goes off into the dirt. Now he gets back on. He's only lost one place out of that. Feel his prize probably took a bit more of a hit than his position on the track. So Boy Raxer back to the front of the grid. Oh, AMH goes off there as well. Again, doesn't lose too much time out of it. Well, I think this is a slowdown penalty that's been issued to him. So he takes it and then carries on. Oh, that's Fraser going wide again. So Fraser looks like he's got a slowdown penalty. Edu gets past without any problems there. So this is the final lap. Not forgetting Fraser's, oh, got that 4-second penalty, goes up into the dirt. Doesn't lose too much time. But here comes your winner at the end of the race. Boy Raxer, a comfortable win for him. Takes the top spot. AMH takes second. Oh, there's Jamie FL30 with his trademark flip. Everyone trying it. Jamie pulls it off the best though. So we'll wait for the confirmed results at the end. So Boy Raxer takes the 15 points from that one. AMH will take 13. Edu gets the third place, so it takes 11. Scott McFall in fourth, he'll be pleased with that. So he takes 9 points from that. Jamie gets 8, Scooby a 7th. Morris Jim 6. 5 goes to Jack. Fraser with a big hit there, unfortunately. 9 seconds. So we'll have a quick 5-minute break now as well. I will just set up the next race. So we want Brands Hatch Indy. And the BAC Mono. I've just got to find it. So we'll have a 5-minute break now as well. Let's change the lap count. So just a 5-minute break. grabbing my much needed ingredient of beer. Yeah, interesting to see what happened to Fraser and Scooby there, really. So just put a message out to the chat to see if everyone's good to go, and then we'll get it started. So slide of gas, there's a late entry. Let's see how everyone handles the little BAC monos. The very, very short Indy layout of the circuit. So, Benja Racing, is ABS and TC not allowed? Yeah, or you can use the assist if you really want to. Oh, someone having a big slide there. So this is one of the races that could be won in the corners. So Jack currently leading at the moment, Boy Raxer second, Scott McFall third, Slider Gas in fourth, and everyone else still yet to put in a time. GT5 now jumped up to fourth. Jamie has put in fifth time. Rupsky in sixth. Oh, he did big hit into the wall there. There's Fraser, who is in fourth. He'll be wanting a good performance from this race as well. So with that hit there, he's currently on 16 points. Boy Raxa leading the way with 26 points at the moment, so needs a good performance. Boy Raxa, his current leader was AMH, is now just took the top spot. So Jack, who was leading, now pushed down to third. Oh, a little bit of a cut there from Jack. Scott McFall showing good pace in this qualifying session as well. So second place now from WRT, Scott McFall. And not too far behind AMH, who's coming to complete another lap now. Is he going to put any more distance between him and the guys behind him? He doesn't, stays where he is. And Fraser down in 8th at the moment, so has his work to do. Just past the 6-minute mark. Goes up to third. Very, very close between these guys now. The top 8 within 1 second of each other. Boy Raxa now takes second place. Edging closer and closer to AMH. This is a great qualifying session at the moment. There comes AMH now to finish another lap. And extends his lead by... That's a great... Now 0.2 of a seconds now between him and second place. Fraser's pitted in. Scuba G currently in 5th. Jack's pitted in as well. RS Jim seems to be struggling just a little bit at the moment with the car. Let's go on board with Scott McFall. Do need to be careful about using too much of that runoff there. That slider gas is going off there. See the car just drifts out to the left there. So Scott McFall stays third. So let's go on board with your fastest lap setter at the moment, AMH. Stay with him for a lap. Oh, back end comes out. That's going to sacrifice this lap for him. Nice little show for the camera though. So NGR Martin on the YouTube comments, RS1600 next. Yep, we'll get the RS1600 on next then. So the final will be the Ginetta GT5 around Donington National. So Scott McFall coming back out. Fraser stays in 4th. Jamie F430 is in 5th now. We now have pretty much the whole grid within a second. And it's just Edu and Ropsky that are just outside that 1 second group at the moment. RS Jim has improved immensely. He's going to jump up any more off the table. Now Boy Raxa has closed the gap to AMH. Is he going to be able to close it even more? Is he going to be able to take the top spot? He stays where he is, but Jack now jumps up into third place above WRT Scott McFall. So Jack running very, very well in these cars. Oh, goes off a little bit too wide there. It's going to be hard to remember everyone from the colours that they've chosen. I will try my best though. Just let me know on the YouTube chat as well though if you can hear me properly on the mic. So Fraser down in 7th. That's not where he wants to be. Raxa stays in 2nd. Here comes AMH to cross the line again. He's going to have time for another lap. Doesn't extend his lead. Cheers, Martin. So Scuba G's pitted in, Scott McFall has pitted in. They feel there is nothing left they can do. The qualifying session is now over, so those out on track, this is your final chance to get the times in. Jamie didn't get to do his flip there, unfortunately, for the camera. So AMH Racing takes the pole in this race. Boy Raxa 2nd and Jack 3rd. He'll be very, very pleased with that. So let's just take a look at all of the table as well. So Boy Raxa 2nd, WRT Scott McFall in 4th, NGR Scuba G 5th, Jamie F430 got 6th, NGR Fraser 7th, WRT Edu 8th, Slider Gas 28 9th, 10th goes to RS Jim 77, 11th GT5 Faz, and 12 Ropsky. Let's get this race underway. It's all about getting a good start on this track. Is everyone going to make it through turn 1? So far the races, everyone seems to have made it through all right on turn 1. So just to run down the leaders at the moment, so we've got Boy Raxa 26, Scooby 23, and then second to that you've got AMH Racing with 19 and Edu with 19 as well. So AMH Racing will definitely want to keep this first place. Everyone gets quite a good start. Very bunched up here, but everyone seems to make it through quite cleanly. Jamie absolutely sandwiched between pretty much most of the cars on track. Oh, we've got RSG who went off there. And Jack's gone down to 4th here. Oh, a little bit of a touch. Scott McFall. Side-by-side racing. Both make it through without too much impact to the race though. So Scooby coming under attack here from Edu. Oh no, it's huge side contact. Both make it through though, unscathed, and they live to fight another day. So looking at it from Fraser's perspective now. Oh, side-by-side contact with the two drivers in front of him as well. That's Scooby and Edu. Everyone's just trying to find their place on the grid. Oh, Scooby and Fraser coming together a little bit there. Fraser just trying to find a way through. He wants to get back up to the top. Easier said than done at the moment. Everywhere he wants to go, there's a BAC mono in his way. Very, very bunched up here. Well, that's Scooby that's gone off. So he's rejoined, but he's down in 10th. Scott McFall is down to 6th at the moment as well. But Edu all the way up into 3rd. It's a good run from him at the moment. Jack trying to find a way past here. Down the inside, has he done it? Has he forced his way through? Jack is into 3rd, but just about. Edu's now got the inside for this corner. Scott McFall trying to fight his way back through here as well. Oh, Jamie falls down to 6th. Jack still in 3rd. Now WRT Edu back up into 4th and now bringing a fight to Jack. The distance between 1st and 2nd, almost a second. And that's about the distance covering 3rd to pretty much the rest of the table at the moment. Now GT5 defending from WRT Edu here. Edu down the inside though. Edu has found a way through. So Edu back up to 4th. Jack doing very well to hold on to 3rd at the moment. There's literally everyone else on the grid behind them. Oh no, touch from Edu. Sends Jack wide and he loses a couple of places from that. So Edu now up to 3rd. GT5 in 4th, good run from him at the moment. Jack's just going to go down the inside here. Oh no! Oh no, there's absolute chaos. A lot of people caught up in that. And GT5 unfortunately running so well. So Jack back up to 4th. Now do we have penalties? So yeah, Edu has 2 seconds. Eddie Fraser 32. Not sure what's happened there. So Fraser is in 5th at the moment, but that 32-second penalty, I'm not sure what that's about. Now, we have said to the guys that any penalties that seem a bit too harsh can be revoked. So it might just need to have a little pause after this race just to find out what that penalty is all about before we get the scores confirmed. So penalties there, 32 seconds to not give a place back. Now normally when you don't give a place back, it's normally a drive-through penalty. So not too sure what's happened. He's dropped down to 8th at the moment anyway. Edu holding on to 3rd at the moment, but that penalty will push Jack up in front of him. Jack can just stay where he is at the moment. These two just taking it easy, don't need to force anything here. Boy Raxus will still be in 1st overall. I think Edu might have a little bit of a slowdown there. Jack got past very, very easy. Either that or Jack just had a very good run coming out the corner, but now Jack into 3rd place. Edu trying to get past. Oh, a little bit of a contact there. Is in 5th, as RS Jim, who had that off at the beginning, so he's had a good drive to get back into 6th place. He's got Jamie FL30 just behind him. That is the race over though. AMH Racing takes the win. Boy Raxer 2nd. Jack does take 3rd. Jamie tries to do his flip, didn't pull it off. So be interested to see what happened to Fraser. But the top 2 are definitely confirmed. So AMH Racing takes 15th. Boy Raxer takes 13 points. Jack takes 11. Scott 4. Scores 8. Jamie 7. Edu. Slider 5. GT5. 4. Scooby. 3. So now we are on the RS 1600 around Knockhill. Let's see if anything in the chat. So let's get this car changed. And we go to Scotland. So we'll keep this as 10 laps as well. Usual 10-minute qualifying. So NGR this is going to be interesting. Yeah, could be very interesting. Okay, so Edu is saying he shouldn't have been issued that 4-second penalty he got. So of course we'll obviously base decisions on how it looks tonight, and then obviously after review videos, decisions can be changed. I think Fraser maybe putting in a few penalty reversal decisions as well. But let's concentrate on this race. Let's see how they get on in these little beasts of a car. That is one part of the track that you do need to be careful about, the track limits. So Boy Racks are slowing, just letting the traffic up ahead go. And slide of gas on the grass at the moment. Roxky is still in the pits. Scott McFall back in the pits, could be changing base setup to stable or loose. Now slider gas is parked up. Here comes AMH now to put his car over the line for a time lap. See if anyone else does as well. So AMH leads the way at the moment. 1 minute 1 second. Edu in second place at 1 minute 2. Fraser in third. Was in third, he's now fifth. Boy Raxer taking second place at the moment. Jack was in fourth. Oh, it's all changing now. Jamie F30 in second. Just behind MH, hits the curbs hard there. Back end coming out, gets it under control, keeps it going. So Edu in fourth. Scott McFall is taken ninth at the moment, and JR Fraser in 8th. He's coming to complete another lap though. AMH just set another fastest lap there, saved about a second off his lap time. Fraser's in second place now as well. Hit the curbs, hit the curbs. I want to see some two-wheel action. So here comes AMH to complete another lap. So AMH does a faster lap again. 59.9 now. Edu has just taken second as well. Still about half a second to find though. Morris Jim's just moved up to fourth. Jamie FL30 just moved into third, and Fraser pushed down to fourth. So Oris Jim pushed down to fifth there. So Jamie moving up into third. Good performance so far from him in this qualifying session. Boy Raxa though down in seventh. So Fraser's now moved up to third. Is Jamie going to be able to improve on this lap? So no, stays where he is in fourth place. Oh, Boy Raxa going off wide there. GT5 still to put in a time though. Oh, huge slide there. I think that was Jamie FL30. Big back end action. Jamie FL30 pitting in. I think Scooby pitted in as well. Could be a base setup change. Comes Edu to cross the line. Quite a lot of time to find. So he doesn't improve, stays where he is in second. Oh, big off moment there for AMH. He's kept the car going now. Going to improve on this lap. It doesn't improve, stays where he is though. There comes his closest challenger at the moment. Still half a second in it. Fraser is going to a slow down there. Jamie FL30 getting the back end out again on his Escort. He's throwing this car around the Scottish circuit. Busy parts of the track. I think Jamie is definitely running on the loose setup there. Oris Jim has now taken fourth. Hits the curbs, two-wheel action there. I think NXTGEN, bit of a slowdown penalty there maybe. Jack has just moved up to 5th as well, so he's running well. He's going to have time for one more lap. Needs to make this one count. Fraser, I think he's just going to have enough time, just complete this lap and put another one in. Right at the end he passes the line, so he timed that to perfection. He's pushing it very hard. He's going to go for it now. He might as well. Oh, has he pushed it a little bit too hard? Yeah, sadly. And WRT Scott McFall, not sure what happened. It must have been right at the end on his last lap. He moves up into 2nd place. WRT Edu, who's having an absolute fit in the pits. Not quite sure what's happening with his car there. Let's take a look at your grid for the penultimate race in our Race of Winners event. So AMH takes pole, WRT Scott McFall 2nd, WRT Edu STM 3rd, NGR Fraser 4th, NXTGEN 77 in 5th, 6th goes to Jack TM 53 Synopsis, 7th Jamie F430, 8th Boy Raxer 14, that's a bit of a shock, 9th NGR Scooby G, 10th Slidergas 28, 11 GT5 Fast, 12 Rupski. Let's get this race underway. So it'll be interesting to see who's using the base setup of stable and who's using the base setup of loose. Let's cue some dramatic music. Bada bum, bada bum, bada bum, bada bada bum, bada bada bum, 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 bada bum, bada bada bum, 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 bada bada bum, bum, bada bada bum, bum. Let's open up with the time better. We just wait patiently for the drivers to ready up. There we go. A few of the drivers opting to turn the lights on. And it's a good start. Scott McFall looked like he got a good start as well. He's closed the gap a little bit on AMH there. And everyone makes the way through corner 1 for the first time. It's all very, very bunched up. So we're on board with Boy Raxer here. Got Jamie F430 just in front of him. Jack 53 Synopsis in the grey car just in front of them. Oh, Jamie F430 going for a move down the inside. He is able to pull it off. No, side by side rubbing. Boy Raxer showing very good pace here. There's Boy Raxer in the green car, so almost side by side with Jamie F430. As they now make their way up the hill to the start straight. AMH still leading the way in first place, followed by Scott McFall, then WRT Edu and NGR Fraser still in fourth. Jack TM53 got some great curve coming down the hill there as well. He did well to keep the car going where he wanted it to. Oh, I think AMH has got a slowdown penalty, so he moves down to fourth. That is a tricky section of the track to keep it on the black stuff there. He touched the grass just a little bit, it will count it as a cut track. So Scott McFall now in first place. And there's Boy Raxer. He's now found a way past Jamie. Has he made it stick side by side through the first corner? Hold your breath. Boy Raxer not able to pull it off. Probably didn't want to force an issue there. We're on board with Jamie. You can see Boy Raxer in his mirror there. Oh, I think it's this slowdown penalty, lights to flash and say go past. So he's able to get it going, only lost one place in that. Oh my, it's all bunched up here. Oh no, that's Fraser and Scott McFall. Ah no, that's a real shame for Fraser. Again, bad luck. Not on his, good luck not on his side. I think it was Scott McFall who can't find him on the table at the moment there. I think just a slight touch from him. Unfortunately unsettled Fraser. Sent him out. So Edu, they will now have to defend from AMH. AMH trying to find a way through. Great drive there from AMH as he now goes down side by side with Edu. So about halfway through the race, about to start lap 6 of 10. Scott McFall sticking with these guys as well. So there's Scuba G, and unfortunately Fraser after that off moment. A little bit of a lonely race for him at the moment. The bad luck of the row rears its ugly head on Fraser again. There comes AMH, he's going to go for a cheeky move down the inside. Is he able to make it stick? Yes he is, he's into first place. Edu back into first place now. AMH got the inside for the first corner. And AMH able to pull it off back into first place. Edu fighting hard here though. Scott McFall still trying to muscle in with these guys, bring the fight to them. Jamie FL30 throwing that yellow escort around the corner there, trying to catch up to these guys. Jack is trying to stick with them there in that silver escort. Here comes AMH and Edu side by side again. Down to the hairpin turn. Edu slides it round, contact with AMH. I think that's going to allow Scott McFall to go. Oh, Edu. Big slide there. And that's allowed Scott McFall now to take first place. Two wheel action there from Scott McFall and AMH down the first corner. Oh, Scott McFall touches the dirt. It's going to slow him down. AMH is not able to capitalise on it though and get past him. I think that's a slow down penalty for Scott McFall, sadly. That's meant Jack now moves up to second and Jamie FL30 in third. Orange Jim got a good battle for 6 here. He's got Boy Racks in 6 and GT5 just behind him. It looks like Edu has retired from this race. Jim holding on here. Boy Raxer really needs to make up some ground though. He needs to get past. It's the penultimate lap of the race. Needs to get past Jim. Jack has made it into first place now. Looks like AMH might have a bit of a slowdown penalty issued to him. Jamie's going to go down the inside here. Side by side. AMH trying to find a way through. Unfortunately, there's an escort in every direction that he tries to go to. They're going to go 3 wide down the home straight, are they? Jamie just allows just enough room. It's now hold your breath moment. AMH doesn't force the issue. Just ease off, let them go through, and we'll bring the fight to him. We're now on the final lap. This is pretty much a 4-way battle for first at the moment. This is the part of the track that's caught a lot of the guys out. Oh, that could be a slowdown penalty for Jack. Oh no, Jamie! As Jamie connects with AMH. I think they're able to get going though. Here comes RS Jim. So AMH is losing places. He doesn't need this to happen. He's able to get it going though. He's lost another one. AMH now down to 6th. Boy Raxer down to 8th though. So with the time penalty, looks like Scott McFall will take the win. Here comes Jamie. Is he going to do his barrel roll? Oh, he can't get it flipped. And Jar Scooby does though. Slider Gas also a nice flip at the end. And here comes Fraser, unfortunately having a good race. So let's just make a note of these finishings now. So Scott McFall gets the points. Jack takes second. Jamie third. Jim gets fourth. Scooby fifth. AMH scores 7 points. Slidergas scores 6. Boy Raxer scores 5. GT5 scores 4. Fraser scores 3. That's a real shame where unfortunately happened to Fraser at the end there as well. Roxy scores 2. Edu unfortunately scored none in that due to the disconnection. So we'll just set up the cars for the next race and then we'll have a 5-minute break. So the final is going to be the Ginetta GT5 at Donington National. We'll keep it as 10 laps. Let's tot up the scores so far. Okay, doke. So here's the points at the moment then. So Boy Raxer has 44 points, AMH Racing 41. Oh, actually, sorry. So Boy Raxa 44 points, WRT Scott McFall with 42, and AMH Racing with 41. Closest to them after that is NGR Scooby with 34. So, yeah, probably going to be a race of 3 out of this one. So WRT Scott McFall, AMH Racing, or Boy Raxa could take this. Boy Raxa leading the way. Could he make it 3 out of 3? We'll give it another couple of minutes and then we'll get our final started. So let us know in the YouTube comments who you think is going to win, Boy Raxa, AMH, or Scott McFall. It still could go to a few other drivers as well, depending what happens. We'll just make sure that Edu's back in the room as well. I'll give him another invite. Sorry about the blue screen. Okay, so let's get our final underway. So the Ginetta GT5 around Donny National, 10 laps, 10-minute qualifying. So 2 points the advantage. Boy Raxa, surely the favourite to win it. He won the Ginetta Junior League as well. So we'll see how it goes. But AMH and Scott McFall right on his tail. It's not set in stone at the moment. So the final race with the top 3 is going to be intense. Benchy has to be favourite for sure, but the other 2 are handy in the GT5. Yeah, definitely. Boy Raxa, he'll make it 3 out of 3 race of winners events for him as well. So he'll be wanting that. But good luck to all the racers. Who's first out on track? Sounds like everyone is out straight away pretty much. So it looks like Ropsky's the one leading the way. Jack just behind him. Jack really improved over the last few races as well. I mean, all depending on how it goes, Jack could take the win. So Fraser unfortunately started off so well for him. I mean, technically Fraser could still win it if he gets first in this. Depending on what happens, it could still take the win. So Scooby just leaving the pits now. So let's see how Scott gets on now in the qualifying session. He's done his outlap. So there's the current event winner. Needs to finish ahead of Scott McFall and AMH really to take the win. Everyone knows he's very, very good in these cars. So Scott McFall takes first spot at the moment, followed by Fraser. Jack is taking third. Here comes Boy Raxford to cross the line. Let's see where he goes. Into third. So 2 spots behind Scott McFall. If it ends like this, Scott McFall will take the Race of Winners win. Jamie F430 in second place. I think we've just lost NGR Scooby again. Hopefully he can get back in. Fraser did drop down to 5th, goes back to 3rd. Boy Raxer in 5th place at the moment then. AMH now takes 1st place. Scott McFall still in 2nd. Here comes Boy Raxer though to cross the line. He's down in 7th. He's going to jump up to where? Only to 5th though. He needs to really get these times in. So if it now stays like this, AMH will take the win. Scott McFall will come 2nd if it stays like this. An intense qualifying session now. Oh no, AMH makes contact with the wall. Scott McFall doesn't improve on his lap time though. Here comes Boy Raxer. Is he going to move up the table anymore? He's taken 2nd. It still would mean though, if it stays like this, AMH would win the overall event by 1 point. So Boy Raxer needs the jump ahead of AMH. I mean, we've still got the race to go. I know it's quali, I'm just saying if it stays like this. So no, there's no points for qualification. Just saying if the race stays like this then. Jack has now taken 1st spot. So good performance from Jack at the moment. AMH stays 2nd. Here comes Boy Raxford to cross the line. Stays in 3rd. So Jack, really impressive time from him. So I mean, Jack, as I said, he could take it depending on what happens to AMH and Boy Raxa in the race. Could take this win. Oh, a little bit fighting there with the car. So Boy Raxa gonna move up the table now. Jamie F430 now takes second. AMH third, Boy Raxa down to fourth. So AMH Racing is where he needs to be. He's ahead of Boy Raxa. Jack's going to have enough time to do one more lap. AMH to pass the line again. Stays in third. Here comes Boy Raxa. Stays in fourth. So qualifying is over. It's then now the last chance to do anything. Oh, Jack has pitted in, so he must have been down on his lap time. He'll be in the pits now, watching the timing boards, monitoring the drivers on the track. Comments on YouTube. No one likes a Gramanazzi late. Even if you are Gramanazzi yourself. So MH takes top spot there as well, right at the end of qualifying. Wow, what an amazing qualifying session that was. So AMH Racing took first spot. Second on the grid goes to Jack, TM53 Synopsis. Third, Jamie F430. Boy Raxa 14 takes fourth. Scott McFall takes fifth. GT5 Faz 6th. NGR Fraser 7th. RS Jim 77 8th. NGR Scuba G 9th. Slider Gas 28 10th. And 11th goes to Ropsky. Let's get the final underway. It's going to be interesting. So the Ninja Gecko, I should let this do 114 easy. I have 113 fast lap with these cars. Good lap. Is that stock setup or tuning? So we're just waiting for the ready up. So what is going through AMH's mind? He's 10 laps away from being crowned Racer Winner champion. His closest rival, Boy Raxer, is there on the grid, down in 4th. And his other main competitor in 5th. He just needs to stay where he is on the grid. So, the Ninja Gecko, can't wait for this race. I got pizza and a cup of tea ready. I've gone for the Corona. So everyone readies up. Engine notes soar, the klaxon sounds, and it's all go for the final of the Racer Winners Season 12. Jack gets a very good start. Boy Raxer still in 4th. Jamie off for 30, very, very close to Jack. And everyone makes it through cleanly. Boy Raxer still down in 4th, GT5 fast, bringing an attack to him here. In fact, Boy Raxer down to 5th, WRT Scott McFall has managed to find a way past him as well. He's now got to get past Jamie. Doesn't want to be held up too long. Boy Raxer is going to follow him as well. Boy Raxer very, very used to these cars. Knows how to drive them. Bumper cam from Boy Raxer here. Jamie off for 30, makes a little bit of mistake. Oh, which way does Boy Raxer go? There's just no way through. There's little Janetta cars everywhere he wants to go. This is not what Boy Raxer wants. A8 is just running away with it at the moment. 1.5 seconds to the good as these guys battle it out. It's just playing into his hands. Oh, Scott McFall sliding out. Back end comes out. Oh no, it's NGR Fraser caught up with him again. He'll be absolutely devastated with how his last few races have gone. Luck has just not been on his side. This is not the Race of Winners he would have wanted. But Boy Raxer now up to 4th. He now tries to get past Jack. Oh, Jamie F for 30 makes a horrible mistake there. Boy Raxer now up to 3rd. AMH Racing just running away with it at the moment though, 2.3 seconds ahead. Boy Raxer needs to get ahead of Jack. A little bit lonely for him at the moment. It's not lonely for Jack though. Jackson knows he needs to get past him. Scott McFall, unfortunately, all the way down 8th. It looks like his race of winners could be over. Oh, Jack makes a mistake. That's going to allow Boy Raxa to go through into second. He will now try and charge down AMH. There's a huge gap though. He's got to find so much time. 2.2 seconds is the gap. And Jack falls all the way down to 6th spot. Moves back up to 5th though. Gets his way past RSGym. It's now 2.4 seconds. AMH absolutely on fire. He is absolutely flying in this little Ginetta. Can Boy Raxa catch up? We're halfway through the race. Jack up to 4th now. Slider Gas had a little bit of a moment. RSGym got past him as well. RSGym bringing this fight to Jack here. Oh, it's NGR Scooby who had a moment there. He's now going again though. Pace of AMH, I just don't think there's any catching him. It's now 3 seconds ahead. Jack gets on the dirt there and looks like he's got a slow down penalty. That allows RSGym to go up into 3rd. .3 seconds is the gap now. Slider Gas coming under attack from NGR Scooby. Scooby found a way through, side by side. Oh no, two wheels touching, both of them touch again. And what started out was this Scooby getting 2 wheels. Now I think that's probably a penalty issue to Slider Gas there. That's a bit unfortunate for him. I think Fraser really should give that place back. Not Fraser, sorry, Scooby should give that place back. He went on 2 wheels going into the chicane, which caused the contact with Slider Gas initially. But this has completely fell into AMH's hands. to an absolute blistering pace. Scott McFall, unfortunately not the race he wanted. And the pace now is just absolutely evident. Almost 4 seconds. It's dropped to 2.7. I think AMH might just be slowing down just a little bit. He's not pushing. Doesn't need to. Car is absolutely flying. So penultimate lap, and pretty much it looks like it's AMH's race. I can't see him making any mistake whatsoever. He's been flawless from when the klaxon sounded. He didn't have to contend with any battling really, so he was allowed just to run away. Boy Raxa wants to make it 3 out of 3. But we have a new Race of Winners champion at the moment. You know, from race 1 it didn't look hopeful for him. But he got a second in race 2, first in race 3. Race 4, again, another bit of a incident prone race for him as well. He only scored 7 points. Slidergas bringing a really good fight here to Scooby as well. Oh, gets a little bit of the dirt, keeps it going though. Jack is catching up to RS Jim here. Here comes AMH for the final time. I'm sure we'll see lights flashing as he comes across the line as race winner and season 12 Race of Winners overall champion. AMH Racing has done it. Everyone thought it was going to be this guy here, Boy Raxa, but AMH, absolute blister and race for him. Here comes Jamie. Are we going to see a barrel roll? No, he just spins it across the line. So let me just make a note of the finish positions. I can't find my pen. There it is. So AMH takes the 15 points. Boy Raxa 13. NXTGEN takes 11. Jack takes 9. Slider gas. Good position for slider gas there. Takes 8 points. Scooby scores 7 points. Scott McFall scores 6. Jamie F430 scores 5. Ropsky scores 4. And GR Fraser, he retired. Oh no, Ropsky retired, sorry. Fraser. And looks like GT5 might have disconnected. So let me just confirm now. Winning, so AMH Racing, 57 points. Oh no, actually, I think my maths might have been mistaken. So Boy Raxa has 57 points. I think Boy Raxa has actually done it by 1 point. I think Boy Raxa has actually done this by 1 point. Let me just confirm something. So no, my calculations are actually incorrect. So it is Boy Raxa who's actually taken the win. So I had the wrong points written down for race 1. So race 1, Boy Raxa scored 11 points, and I had AMH down as 7, but actually he finished in 9th, which scores him 4 points. Let me just double check this again. So 15, 11, 15, 13, 11, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Boy Raxa has won, so he has done 3 out of 3. So yeah, that's my fault, unfortunately. I made a note of the wrong scores for race 1. Just consulted the finish positions. It is Boy Raxa who has taken the win. He'll have won by 5 points as well. I did take my socks off, Lee, as well. So Boy Raxa, 3 out of 3 racer winners events now. You can't take that away from him. He's just absolutely blistering on the track. Let's just see if I can get him in to have a chat. See if he just joins for the chat now. So here he is, boy Raxa, Benji McCuskey.
Hello.
I did think that I'd written down the points wrong and I thought AMH has won it, but when we've just consulted the finishing positions, it's actually you that won it. Again, mate, you won it by about 4 points.
Oh, wow.
So you did take the win. So that's 3 out of 3 Race of Winners events now that you've won.
Yeah, it's an amazing experience to be able to win 3 out of 3. I didn't think I would be able to do that. Every single season I thought there was someone better than me. Fair play to Andrew, he should have got that. If it wasn't for race 1, he got taken out, I believe. So if it wasn't for that, I believe he would have won. And it was great to be able to battle him to the end. The final race, we were actually talking to each other, and we're like, do you get points for fastest lap and all this? Trying to work out who's going to win it. We didn't know until after the race.
Yeah, so no, it's no points for fastest lap. It was literally just points for your finishing on the grid. But yeah, there's a couple of races for me, and obviously race 1 for you. You came third as well, where everyone was pretty much thinking you were going to take first or second in pretty much all the races there. And then race 4, the Knock Hill race, that was a bit of an eventful race. It just opened up where it was you, AMH, and Scott McFall all pretty much could have taken the title at the end. Scott McFall, unfortunately, got involved in an incident. I think it was with Fraser in Donington there, but AMH just ran away with it. But yeah, you just needed to finish where you needed to be. Really, qualifying was pretty eventful. I mean, comparing this to the other Race of Winners events, with the choice of cars and tracks, do you think it worked well, or do you prefer sort of having sort of the more powerful cars go up against each other?
Well, my driving style is I'm quite late on the brakes and use a lot of corner entry speed, so I need a car that has quite a lot of mechanical grip,
Okay.
which it was only 1 or 2 cars this season that had it. That's why I struggled at Knock Hill. I'm not very good in old cars, which maybe explains because I'm quite young myself.
So what you're saying is, if we need a different winner on the Race of Winners, we just basically need to have all the old cars selected.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, well done on it. You are the first driver in Next Gen to take 3 Race of Winners out of in a row. So we will obviously get the trophy out to you as soon as possible and stuff. But congratulations! Did you enjoy the event overall?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It went better than what I thought it was going to. It was a good night.
Yeah,
Good
like
racing
you,
where I was.
like you say, it is just a shame AMH got caught up in that incident in the beginning. I'm not sure who it was. I kind of remember it, but I'm trying to think back now. But yeah, it's just a shame when something like that does happen. Um,
Yeah.
I think it happened with Fraser as well in race. Fraser was doing really well, and then for some reason in race 3 he got something like a 37
It was
penalty. I'm not
30,
sure what happened.
32 seconds, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened there. So we'll obviously ask for if any footage wants to be reviewed. But I'm pretty certain that you will take the win anyway, mate. So congratulations on it.
Thank you.
And I'm sure that we will see you in season 13's Race of Winners event as well. We'll try and mix things up and see if we can get it even better for next season as well.
Mm-hmm.
But as always, thank you very much, Benji, for taking part.
No worries.
So I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you all for watching. If you're not a part of our group, if you're just watching the stream, come over to Next Gen, find us on Facebook, get involved. We're racing. Come and challenge Benji. We need a new Race of Winners overall winner now. So if you do think you can take on the likes of Benji, do come and join us, and we will catch you all soon. But thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you very soon for more Project Cars 2 action on the Next Gen YouTube channel.